And I have blood return. I have it in this device ready to go. 60 milliliter spin 1. And the platelet-rich and poor plasma are on the bottom. That is a double spin PRP preparation. Double spin PRP. We are using an FDA 510(k) cleared kit and centrifuge equipment. So now with this, I have my anticoagulant and I'm following manufacturer's instructions. I'm going to clean with alcohol. I have a 60 cc syringe and all of the parts and pieces for this come in the kit, and it is a sterile kit. So I've placed a little bit of air. I am now pulling up 6 cc's of anticoagulant to ensure I don't have any blood clots. And here we go, there's 6. Next, I'm going to place the tourniquet in preparation for the blood draw. Consent has been signed. Go ahead and open, close, open, close. Good. So this is my butterfly. I'm taking the lid off of that, removing my filter needle, placing my 60 cc heparinized syringe onto the butterfly. Bevel up. One, two, three, little pinch. And I have blood return, and I just very slowly pull until I complete 60 cc blood draw. You don't want to go too fast because you'll sometimes feel the valves. Just go nice and slow. I'm just slowly mixing the anticoagulant with it. This should be a very easy draw. It's very important to let your patient know before this blood draw they need to be fully hydrated. And I usually explain to the patient to have a light, healthy snack approximately 30 to 60 minutes before the blood draw. And avoid fatty foods in the morning, like sausage, bacon, the morning of their blood draw. Frequently, if they don't, you'll see it in their blood draw. Or like a ribeye steak the night before, things like that you'll want to avoid. Okay, I have completed the blood draw at 60 cc's. Now I'm going to remove my butterfly needle. Good. That is a very juicy vein. Remove the tourniquet. Keep pressure on. So first I'm going to put the safety on this butterfly. Remove this here, invert this a few times. Now that we have obtained the blood specimen for a double spin PRP, I have it in this device ready to go. Next step is doing a counterbalance that is the same weight. So my scale is plugged in. First, I'm going to measure the weight with the blood product. I'm at 126.2. Next, I'm going to put on my counterbalance. And this is 124.6. So I'm going to add just a little bit to this. You can just take some water. I've got a syringe, and this is only used for counterbalance. So I'm going to add just a little bit right there. Let's see what we're at now. 126.1, 126.1, exact. Now that these are equal weight, I'm going to place them in the centrifuge across from each other for a counterbalance for spinning. Close the lid and push the start button for the first spin for 60 cc PRP. 60 milliliter spin 1. Start. 2-minute spin time. Next step of the double spin PRP, the first spin is complete. I'm now taking the product out of the centrifuge. So you can see I have the red blood cells, and the platelet-rich and platelet-poor plasma are the yellow content. Now I have a sterile 60 cc syringe. So now I'm going to go ahead and pull the first part of the PRP out, the platelet-rich and poor plasma, which is all of the yellow. Luer lock in and very slowly, gently pull. The key with this step is not to pull any of the red cells up. There's a small tube just below the blue luer lock you want to be watching. So you're going to go very, very slow when you start to see the red come towards the top. Really slow. Okay, so I have retained all of the yellow rich and poor plasma. I did not pull any red cells. Next step, release the cap, clean the base, luer lock, attach the 60 cc syringe, and very gently, slowly place the platelet-rich and poor plasma in the bottom portion of the container. Place a sterile cap on the bottom. Now we're ready to place this into the centrifuge for the second spin. Next step of our double spin PRP preparation, spin number 2 has been completed. So you can see the red cells are on the top and the platelet-rich and poor plasma are on the bottom. Next step is we are going to remove the cap and clean with alcohol. I have a sterile 30 cc syringe from the kit. This is a luer lock in place, and slowly, gently withdraw your product. You'll see inside the canister there's a small shape, plastic shape, and you want to kind of turn that until you get all of it. There we go. At the base of this large canister, there is a white, creamy layer. That is our platelet-rich plasma. That is filled with growth factors. Okay, next step is I'm going to pull all of this up. Now I have obtained all of the platelet-rich plasma. I'm going to pull this up and add whatever amount of platelet-poor plasma that I want for the area being injected. That is a double spin PRP preparation.